Hey, it's your girl May. Welcome to my channel. Today I have another word for you. Oh, this word is deep today. You hear me? Today's word is who? Gonna blow your mind. And so I am so excited for it. I just want to welcome you. If you are here for the first time, thank you for stopping by. If you are returning, thank you for being here with me once again. Here at the table today, the word is so exciting, and so let's get right into it. Our verse is coming from Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. And it reads, "When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. When you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you." That's a word already. So as I read this verse, I see three situations going on, and so I'm going to be really quick. Situation number one, when you go through the deep waters, I will be with you. When I read this, my mind went straight to a time when I went to the beach. I'm from the Bahamas, right? And so when I went to the beach, I was just enjoying the water. But for some reason, I ended up in the deep. And your girl can't swim, okay? I can't swim. And I was fighting for my life trying to get out, trying to get to shore. And I was fighting. Then came a lifeguard. And even though the lifeguard was present, I still was fighting for my life. And the lifeguard could not help me until I was still. And so even though I was fighting, he was just there, but he couldn't really do anything because I was not still. And that's a lesson in itself. When you are in a situation, I don't know what situation you may be in right now, and you feel helpless, but at the same time, you're still trying to figure it out on your own. You're still trying to get out on your own. God is right there with you. God is your lifeguard. He wants to help you. So I'm encouraging you to just be still, okay? Even though I felt like the lifeguard wanted me dead, because when I got to shore, I was like, "Why didn't you help me sooner?" He said, "I could not help you sooner because you were not still. I needed you to calm down so that I could help you out." And it's the same thing with God. If you're trying to fight your way out of the situation, you're telling God you don't need his help, pretty much. And so just let God take over, okay? Then it says, when you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. I don't know if you've been in a river before, but in a river is a body of water that's constantly moving. And there's the shallow part, and then there's the deep part. And so as the water is going from shallow to deep, it's just going, okay? And there's a possibility that the water could take you into the deep. But God says you will not drown in the river. And so whatever situation you're going through, it may be something that is constantly happening, okay? And you've reached a point like you feel like you can't take it no more. And you feel like the situation is trying to drift you away into the deep. God says he is right there with you to protect you from getting into the deep. Even though it feels like this thing is trying to drift you away and just take you out, God is right there to protect you. He's like a barrier against the deep. And so you not need to worry about whatever it is. And then it says, when you walk through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you. This reminds me of the story with the three Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, when they were thrown into the fire. And if you are familiar with the story, you will see where there was a fourth presence in the fire, and that fourth presence was God. When you feel like you are in a situation that's trying to take you out and it's trying to burn the life out of you, when God steps in, it's a different situation, okay? You will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you. And if you remember, when those guys got out of the fire, they didn't even smell like smoke. And it's the same thing with you. When you come out, you will not be smelling like smoke because God's presence was with you. It's like in the summer, drinking a cold bottle of water. Around you, it's hot, but inside you, it's so refreshing and cool. And that is what God's presence does. He just refreshes you. And so, in these three scenarios, there's a common denominator, and that is God is with you. When God's presence is with you, the situation has to change, okay? It cannot stay the same. It cannot kill you. It cannot drown you. It cannot burn you because God is there with you. And so I just want to encourage someone today. Know that God is with you. That's a promise that he made to you. And he is not a man to lie. He is with you. Whatever it is that you are going through right now, know that it's not going to take you out because God is with you. And if you don't feel like God is with you, I want to encourage you to turn on some worship music. Find a worship song. Just start off with one. Find a song and get in his presence. And as you are in his presence, you will feel a whole lot different, okay? And when you come out of whatever it is you're going through, people are going to ask you, wow, how did she overcome this? How did he overcome this? And all you will have to say is, it was all God. It was all God. God is going to blow your mind. I want you to stand on that word. And I want you to type it in the comments below. Mind blown. Okay? Hashtag mind blown, because that is what God is going to do for you. This is all I have for you today. I hope this was a source of encouragement to you. If you were blessed by it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to share it with someone. Don't be selfish. I love you, and God bless you. Bye.